2.5 months, crawling, verbal, and will likely give us a nice little giggle or attention getter while the video is going on. So I just wanted to give a quick weekend review. Oh my goodness, it was an amazing week with low floaters. You know, I definitely use Trade Ideas for finding the low floaters on the move, and I mean, some of them this week we had SRNE with 31 million. You'll see on the chart, amazing growth. PN as well with 7.18 million in the float. Good one. LBIX, not one, but 2 days where it basically went from $1 to above $3. You could have more than doubled your money twice this week. However, it is a low floater, so as it goes up rapidly, it can also go down rapidly. So you do have to be extra cautious. And then we have HMNY. As you'll see on HMNY, you can see where Trade Ideas artificial intelligence, which you can also auto trade with interactive brokers, went in, and you can see where the buy and sell points for the trades on the chart, which is amazing. Now, Trade Ideas is having an open house the week of October 23rd. So the link is down below if you want to check that out. It's $8.88. However, if you don't want to subscribe, you can still go in and check it out free in the daily trading room. That is free. It's moderated by Barry Einerson, and he's a great trader as well, and he definitely likes to watch the low floaters as well, and has a great scan that will bring it up on the screen. So these are some free tools. You know, I know what it was like in the beginning to start out and really be overwhelmed with the cost of getting into trading. And so I definitely always like to highlight the free tools for you guys, because as your knowledge, as everything grows for you, you are able to spend the money to get into the higher priced tools that you can use. However, there is the free trading room that is always free, and you can ask questions and learn from other traders as well in there. Bompara's in there, Pavlin's in there, Real. We also have Outlier. We also have Alice that's in there. There's some great, amazing traders, so definitely check them out. I know I'm missing some, I'm sorry guys, but you can definitely learn and ask questions of other traders and grow all together. It's a great positive community. I also want to let you guys know that the Orlando seminar is in the works. My husband had a bulging disc the past 2 weeks that we've been nursing. So this week is my goal to find out the location. I do have one spot available for June 30th. However, I would really like to do it the week before, but let me know your thoughts, as I think that weekend is too close to the 4th of July and would prefer to do it the week earlier. And some amazing spots that people have recommended, so thank you for everyone that made the recommendations. And the book is growing nicely as well. You know, that was really me back in February of 2015 wanting to say, I really want to forget my job, work from home, and do this where I can be present for the family. You know, and a lot of it is that I try to be done by 11 a.m. so I have time with the little one who's watching me right now. And I've had a lot of people ask me about doing a trading room, and I think it's a great idea. However, for me and my life, a trading room is not of interest for me because I want to really be present for the girls. So I do try to share with the book, the videos, the blog, you know, my tweets, everything. And I just started a watch list as well. You know, the watch list has been performing great for me, long and short, if you respect the supports and resistance, just like my weekly watch list as well. So we'll go ahead and get into the weekly watch list. That, as you guys know, I'm not a licensed professional. It is all my opinion. Everything on it is basically, if you see it break the support or the resistance, the support being the bottom, I believe that it would continue dropping. So I believe it would be a good short. If you see it continue to break the resistance, I believe that the momentum would continue up so that it will continue to be a long. Now, depending on the size of the float, depending on the size of the movement, it might just be a scalp or it could be a swing trade overall. It might be, like I was looking at RFP, which we'll talk about later, looks like it might be a great long-term swing. Just have to trade it properly with proper risk management. So first one we have long, PLSE. PLSE is a lower float stock. It does have 8.5 million in the float. It is 14% short overall from the last reporting of the exchange. However, on Friday, 62.27% of the volume that was traded was short. So to me, that leads me to believe that there will be a little bit of a squeeze if we do break the resistance. Now the resistance I have is 25 and the support is 24. Next one on the list is LCI. LCI was 47% short volume on Friday. It does have 28.12 million shares in the float, and it overall is 55% short of that float. So definitely check that one out. Keep it on watch. Resistance for that one is 23.75 and support of 22.85. Next one is AAC with 11.34 million in the float. My support is 8.15 and resistance of 8.5. And that one was 43% short volume on Friday and 26% short of the overall float. Now, if you guys are curious to know where I'm finding this information, it's all pretty much free information. Shortvolume.com will show you, now it's, speculative, it's not 100% correct. However, it will show you the short volume, I believe, traded during the actual open hours of the exchange, not the pre-market or post-market exchange trading hours. And then also shortsqueeze.com will show you the float numbers. If you don't find them there, typically I will go to wallstreetjournal.com and I will look up the ticker and it will give me the publicly traded float. So next we have UBNT with 24.9 million in the float, support of 59.65 and resistance of 60.4. On Friday, it was 84% short volume. However, there is not a lot that was traded on Friday compared to the other ones. I believe it was 756,000, which is not a large amount to exchange hands. However, if it does have more of an increase of volume, it could really squeeze fairly nicely on Monday or coming into the week. So just put it on watch for sure. And then, like I said, RFP, check it out because RFP has sort of been hovering down around 4 to 6. And it looks like if it goes ahead and my resistance is 6.45, support of 610, if it were to go ahead and break above that, it looks like 7, 8. If it breaks 8, it looks like it's really in an upward movement for the stock, breaking off of that bottom support level down into the 4s. So it could be a great long-term swing trade. However, it could also be a nice intraday scalp trade. Going on to the shorts, we have Citigroup. It looks like they did have some negative earnings. They just had dividends and negative earnings. And it looks like a support of 71.92 and a resistance of 72.25 and a larger float of 2.75 billion. On the short side, I do like to see a larger float because when there's that much movement to the downside, you will see that it tends to go down fairly quickly and it will take a longer time for that trend to change. So the shorts with the larger floats, in my opinion, tend to be nice swing trades because you've got so much volume going down. And many times I'll see that if a stock does drop 20% or more, especially with the gap down, that you will see that will continue because many times the mutual fund that have invested in it are not allowed to hold on to it because it's dropped more than 20%. So they have to go ahead and liquidate, in which case it does drop the value of the stock even more. But you do tend to see that with the dark pool prints. And Stephanie Kamerman, the stock whisperer, is the best one to follow for the dark pool prints. Another short, FRC, with a support of 94.69 and a resistance of 96, 156 million in the float. We have Hawk, H-A-W-K, with a support of 34.7 and resistance of 35.75, with 55 million in the float. Now, if you do see on the chart, I do have a 5-year chart here. It looks like the next support level will be 33.95 and then down to 33.5, and then that could be a good support, or if that breaks, it does have nice downside below that. We also have KERX with a support of 6.75 and resistance of 7.14 and a float of 117 million, and GLYC with a support of 1111 and resistance of 1143 and a float of 23.52 million. So that's it for the week, guys, for my watch list. As always, carpe profit. Take those profits one at a time. Every profit will grow your account. Every green day will grow your account, and trade with proper risk management. Looking forward to hearing from you. If you guys have questions or ideas that you'd like me to cover, shoot me an email, comment below, and make sure to like and subscribe.